Hello everyone, welcome to the video. This is the first episode of the ethical hacking series. In this chapter, we would know about what Linux actually is, what is the importance, and how you can use it. So let's start. Most of the computer users do have either Windows or Mac OS installed on the system, and basically they have no knowledge about what Linux is. So for those users, we would be using VMs or virtual machines, which would be an operating systems inside your operating system. So this way you could have a lot of benefit. You won't be mixing your personal information, your professional information. So yeah, that's the advantage of having VMs. And also this saves you from a lot of trouble, which we would talk later in this video. So let's start the process. So there are actually two softwares you can basically use to run the machines: VM Workstation Player and VirtualBox. The one we are using here in this tutorial is VM Workstation Player. If you have some extra money to shell out, you can always use the paid version, but here we are going to use a free version. So open your browser and search for VMware. Open first link and click on downloads. Click on free product downloads and then click on Workstation Player. Then click on try Workstation Player for Windows and click download now. It will start the download process and might take some time depending on your internet speed. So now the downloading has finished. Then install the software. Once the software is installed and this dialog box pops up asking you if you want to use the paid version, close it, or if you have money, as I told earlier, you can buy it. That depends on you. I am currently using the free version. Now we need an operating system for the VirtualBox. So you would ask, we already have an operating system installed, and why wouldn't we need another operating system? But the thing is, we need it for the VirtualBox or VMware Player, whatever. That depends on what you are using. Now open your browser and search for Kali Linux. Click on Kali Linux 64-bit VMware and it will link you to another page. Now scroll down and click on Kali Linux VMware 64-bit. It begins the download process. Meanwhile, I have an alternative for you guys, that is the Parrot Linux. It's a good alternative for Kali Linux and have all the tools. So many would ask that we do have different Linux operating systems, including Mint OS, Arch Linux, and Ubuntu, the most famous one. So why can't we use them? So there is actually no problem using them, and if you wanna use them, that's actually fine. But actually you have to install the softwares manually one by one, so that would take some time. So that's the reason we use this Kali Linux. So I was talking about another alternative, that it's the Parrot OS. The Parrot OS is actually a great alternative. I have used it myself as I don't have a well-equipped system, so it does the job very well. I like to keep my VMs in a separate place, but it's your own wish. Now the file is downloaded, but it is a 7-zip file and you would require software to extract it. Download it and install it. Then go back to your VM file and right click on it. Click on 7-zip and click extract here. It will take some time. After it's done, open your VMware player and click on open a virtual machine. Now go to the folder where you have just extracted the file and open it. Now you would see a similar window. Click on Player Manager and VirtualBox setting. Change the memory to 4 GB and click OK. So actually there is a setting called network adapter in which you would see NAT. So what this means is it uses the host IP address. So actually the IP address of your system, that is in case I am using Windows 10, so both of them share a common IP address. Here we would change it in for the videos. So let's continue. Click OK and start the machine by clicking on green button. There's a message pops up. Click on I copied it. Hit enter. Click download and install now. It's loading. Once it's done, click on close. Then it asks for username and password. The default username and password for the latest version, that is the Kali and Kali, all small. Click on login and your VM virtual machine is ready.